This week as we head to Richmond International Raceway, a track where Clint won his second of 3 races during his runner-up campaign of 2012. We're excited to be running a AAA insurance paint scheme on his car. Now that leads us into our top question of the week, coming from Brittany Worth. Brittany wanted to know how long it takes to wrap one of these race cars. Well, Brittany, I'm going to take you over to our decal specialist, Tracy Halpin.
Typically it takes between 3 to 16 man hours, depending on how intricate the paint scheme is. If I do it myself, obviously it could take me 16 hours, and if I have some help, I'll get it done a lot quicker.
David Mitchell wrote into us asking how the setup changes from track to track since we put so much emphasis into it. Well, David, these tracks do not mimic each other. We come off of an egg-shaped oval at Darlington, had an off week, and now we're going to a 3/4 mile D-shaped asphalt oval. We're here at the pull-down rig, setting up the car for this week. This is where our engineers get a good idea of how the car is going to handle at the racetrack. See, this car is bolted down to the floor where 4 elevated platforms come up, one under each tire, and mimic every single bump and every turn of the racetrack, giving us a great idea of how the car is going to handle. Kevin Smoot wrote in, and he wanted to know the difference between track bar and wedge adjustments and how they affect the chassis setup of the car. Well, we're going to need a crew chief's perspective on this.
To answer your question about wedge and track bar, those are adjustments we use during the race to basically change how much load is on each one of the tires. If you basically have more load on the left rear and right front tire, the car is generally tighter. And if you vice versa, put more load on the left front or right rear, it frees it up.
I don't remember. Spent time with the family. I don't know if we found any Easter eggs, but I definitely lost a lot. I know, I'm trying to think what I did.
We don't get much time off, so it was nice to get some time off. Went turkey hunting in Wilmington, North Carolina. Spent a little time with some friends.
Okay, yeah,
Over the Easter holiday, I spent time with my wife and girls, built them a sandbox. I was going to go racing with my dirt car, but it rained out. And then Sunday I spent time with my mother and my stepdad and my family, and we had a nice Easter dinner and celebrated Easter together.
I had to do something fun.
This past weekend over Easter, my family came into town from Pennsylvania, and we went to the Whitewater Center, to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, and to Arcade Motors.
Spent time with my family.
It was really nice to have a weekend off last week with Easter and all, and got to spend a little bit of time with the family. Hey.
After a great off weekend, our team is rested, recharged, and ready to take on the rest of the season. So keep your Ask MWR questions coming. Remember to use the hashtag AskMWR every single race day on our Facebook and Twitter accounts. We're going to go to crew chief Billy Scott. All right, one more practice shot. Put in and asked MWR about track bar, and this is gonna be good once we stick it though. I just set wrenches. I'm hitting like right there every time. Oh, we got it. Kevin Smoot wrote in about track bar and wedge adjustments and how they affect the chassis setup of the car. So we're gonna go to crew chief Billy Scott. Take it away, Billy. Right on. We could use some.